Manhwas and manhwas are great, and they are awesome, and they're a very cool thing to read when you want to pass some time. The artwork is usually amazing and the storylines are engrossing. Many people have been conflicted between choosing manhwas or manga, since they're close in style and look similar. They're both from Asia, so just what makes them different? In this video, I talk to you about the 10 of my favorite underrated manhwa series. What's your favorite underrated manhwa? I usually go for a solo leveling or a Tower of God, but I wanted to share some hidden gems that many of you may not know about. Subscribe to the channel to stay tuned for some more content on this channel, of course. Number 10. I'm the only one loved by the Constellations. It's quite good and really interesting, and it has a good storyline. The hunter from the Seoul Tower, Bae Ko-min, fell into despair after obtaining the crash skill Reminiscence. However, he keeps receiving the love of the Constellations every time he activates the skill. Why do the Constellations only love me? The concept is unique and the story is exciting, so I'm hoping this manhwa will be great. Also, this manhwa has a few chapters for now, but there will be more. Number 9. Her Summon. Overall, the plot is engaging, the characters are badass, and the artwork is beautiful. It's an isekai, but it's super creative and clearly has a lot of care put into it. It's not about some generic teen or young adult who was hit by a truck-kun and given an OP skill and meets a blonde elf and they go on their adventure. It's about a truly depressed and socially awkward man who has serious problems he needs to fix, and thanks to a summoner from another world, he has been able to slowly work towards fixing himself. He isn't stuck in another world, but in fact a summon who comes and goes from his normal world. How he fights and the story so far is top notch. Number 8. Memorize. Having been summoned to the alternate game-like universe for the whole plane 10 years ago by mysterious angelic beings, Soo-yoon has finally reached the apex of the world. But at what cost? Using his privilege as the apex, Soo-yoon invokes the power of Code Zero to go back 10 years and rectify his past filled with tragedy. I like the premise of the story. In short, it is an OP man who uses his knowledge and skill from the previous life to become really strong. He also gathers strong followers. The art is good. This is definitely worth the time to read, but if it isn't interesting enough now, give it some time, and it will definitely catch your attention. I will definitely recommend this. Number 7. Worn and Torn Newbie. This is not bad at all. You can expect the art to be good with Korean studios, obviously, in general. It's a return to the past type of plot, but it's different in its own way. There's no being stuck in a game world, and the plot is interesting enough to keep readers interested. The manga at the beginning looks like your typical isekai manga where the main character plays a ruined MMORPG game, and after losing his sword, he gets reborn to 15 years to the past, where with his knowledge from his past life becomes one of the strongest tricky players to ever play this game. Storyline is pretty good. It could be better. There are some parts that could be fixed. The characters and art is quite likable. Number 6. Wizard Marshall's World. As for the art, it's good, it's gracious, it's amazing. The art is godlike. Scratch that, it's not godlike, but it's definitely up there in the list of good-looking manhwas. Here the MC is a strong wizard and he gets reincarnated into a body of a sick child in Murin World. The opening is good, which is new in itself, as MC starts training himself with his old magic stuff to chase his dream of becoming 8th circle magician. Instead of learning martial arts, which is new to him, MC's existence as a unique magic user as opposed to him having to struggle to change how martial artists view magic and Taoism. Anyway, it's a great one, so give it a try. Number 5. The Undefeatable Swordsman. This is another cultivation story, but in the vast flow of those types of stories, this one stands out. First of all, the main character obtained power by an original way. No spoiling. Moreover, the main character has a good personality. He is not the boring one that spares everybody, nor the psychopath that kills nothing and everything without batting an eye. And generally, each character in the story has particularities. A weak and sickly boy, Sung Woo Moon's condition worsens when he loses his mental capacities, owing to a painting gifted by a sage. He grows up as a village idiot, pitied by his own parents, but unbeknownst to everyone, his life is about to change soon and a new destiny awaits him. When Sung Woo Moon turns 20, not only does he have an epiphany, but an undefeatable martial arts power begins to bloom inside the painting. What could all of this mean for Woo Moon? And what strange world awaits him? Number 4. Bowblade Spirit. The start was extremely interesting, for me at least. The bow is a weapon that dominates everything in sight, even for targets hiding at distances too far for the eyes to see. Just imagine a weapon. Yep, a weapon that you cannot see, even targeting your life. What could possibly go wrong and be scarier than that, hey? Well, a training regime from hell with a brutal grandfather, a joyful trip to Zongyuan in search of a wife, the rise of a hero who will overturn the Murim world. Ki-guided arrow, a fresh take on ki guidance that is stronger than both the ki-guided sword and blade. Fire the arrow into tomorrow. Absolutely love this manga, it's highly recommended. Number 3. Infinite Leveling Murim. It was entertaining, and if you're just looking for a story with a good art, this is a must-read. The protagonist, Tang Yu-sung, is really likable because he was a regular soldier in his past life. Before getting another chance to start over, even though he was a regular soldier, he still uses his experience in battle, knowledge of what he learned as a soldier. Then Tang Yu-sung is OP without being too OP. There's a really hilarious battle where he ends up defeating his opponent. Anyway, it's a great read. Number 2. Last Word of the World. This manga is so good. Sparked by scientific experiments gone awry, civilization had collapsed in the future world and most regions had regressed to the tribal level. The incident also caused irreversible mutations in people, splitting them into 2 species, those with mechanical integrations called machines, and those who had animal genes, beast spirits. As a machine, Black-Eyed Rock roamed the path between the 2 races, in search of the answers to this world and fighting for everyone's beliefs. Just to give this a try too. Number 1. Truth Mask. This is one of the best manhwas with the OPMC. A weak student with the worst performance at school got a mask by accident. It looks like something that no one wants, just like the comic hero. But when he puts on the mask, 2 abandoned parts become a powerful combination. The mask, the truth, the evil thoughts, the good actions, the powerful strength. The story is good, and the plot is unpredictable, and overall it's good to read. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Like it and share it with your friends and subscribe for more Top 10. Stay safe and take care. My name is Zirak Khan. I'm signing out. See ya!